Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/thenerdcore. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.
Hello, nerds. You're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. If you're feeling generous, please consider pledging to a tier on our Patreon at patreon.com/thenerdcore. We have tiers as low as $1 per month. Thanks so much, and enjoy the episode.
Hey everyone, before we can get into today's episode, I need to talk to you all about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast and is the platform I've been using for over 2 years. Anchor is easy because it's free, includes creation tools on your tablet or phone from the get-go, rewards creators with sponsorships with no minimum listenership, and best of all, they distribute your podcast to places like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and many more. So if you want to make a podcast, you should download the Anchor app or visit anchor.fm. Now let's get into today's episode. Hello, you're listening to an episode on the Nerdcore podcast feed. We hope you can visit our page at Patreon at www.patreon.com/nerdcore. They have tiers that start as low as $1, and we hope you can consider pledging to one of those tiers. Enjoy the episode. Welcome back. You're listening to the Nerdy Chicano show, the only show hosted by two Latin lovers themselves, the Nerdy Chicano himself, Raul, and my co-host and great, wonderful friend, Luis Garcia. Say hello to everybody.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the shit show.
This is usually a shit show because there's a lot to talk about. With every now and then, we put in something that's really fun to talk about. Glad that you guys are here with us. Patrons, if you're listening to this a day early, you're awesome. And you should be reminded that you get the pre-show at 3:15 on the day you're listening to this, which should be Saturday. But for y'all who are listening to on Sunday, we still love you, but get our patrons, we love them more. So I want to shout out to the patrons. Luis, how you been, bro?
Good. Overall, pretty solid weekend.
Yeah.
Pretty solid week, I'm sorry. It's barely a weekend now. But no. So I've been sick. Like my throat. I've been like having a sore throat and shit for like a month or whatever. Mm-hmm. And after like the third week of being sick, I was like, you know what? I think it's fine. I gotta go to the doctor. So then I decided to go to the doctor after 3 weeks of it not going away. And they gave me some medication, right?
Yeah.
And all was well for like the first day or two.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I'm trying to feel better and shit. And then I guess I got an allergic reaction.
Yeah, you got a rash down there.
I got a rash in my penis.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ. Fucking shit, man. Fucking medicine is so weird. Medicine is so weird.
This is your field that you're going into as well. It's like
I know, and it was so weird. I was just like, shit, and it was so embarrassing because it's like, I work in the same doctor's office that I consult at.
Yeah.
So it's like my coworkers are the ones who see my shit, and I came back 2 days later. I'm like, yeah, I'm here to consult again. They're like, what the fuck? Like what? Like we thought you were better and stuff. I'm like, yeah.
It's a different thing.
There's something wrong with me.
There's something else that's wrong,
there's something else, and then it's fucking yeah. But no, it's gone now. It's gone. It took like a day for that. Give me some like
for sure. This is gonna have an explicit warning. So, do you think it was like your underwear had like an allergic reaction, or did you use a soap that was wrong or something?
No. I think it's the medication that I was taking. I was taking like this antibiotic, this steroid, this cough medication, some nausea medication. I was on a bunch of crap because I was just like, man, I gotta get rid of this shit. Yeah. But that's what I realized. I'm like, if you want good medicine, just go to Mexico. They'll give you a shot, and then boom, you're done.
Yeah.
They actually gave me 2 shots here at the clinic. They're like, all right, we're going to give you a Rocephin shot one day and then the other one the other day. and I think that did the trick. And then,
Dude,
boom,
in
I was
Mexico,
done.
it's wonders. You just get one shot and you're cured, and
Yeah,
guaranteed no rash on your penis.
yeah, dude. Mexican antibiotics are legendary, dude. Like they're
Yeah.
just Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. You guys ever need medicine and you live close to the border, don't even worry about going to the American doctors because they'll overprice you for shit that might not even work.
Yeah, but overall, I think I'm good now.
You think you're
I
good
think I'm
now?
better. Yeah,
Good.
it's a good week.
Good.
I,
It's gonna be a fun live show tomorrow, dude.
yeah, dude.
It's gonna be
No
so
itchy
much fun.
penis. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, this is gonna definitely have an explicit warning. I'm sorry, guys, but you know, I've had I've listened to other podcasts where they say more than this, so it shouldn't be that bad. But don't worry, we're not here to talk about itchy penises. We're here to review Happily Ever After, and I also want to get a little bit behind Luis. What you been watching this week, bro?
Well, before you called me, I was watching this Shawn Mendes documentary.
Okay. Oh, the one by
he-
Casey?
Yeah,
I haven't
dude.
watched it
Honestly, dude, like I was already a fan of Shawn Mendes,
Yeah.
but damn, dude, with the shit that Casey made, that gave me like a better
Perspective.
appreciation to the guy. Like, you know, like he had said when he was 14 years old, he didn't know how to play the guitar, and he taught himself, you know, through YouTube through like videos and shit, and he became one of the biggest artists of our generation. You know, Shawn
Yeah.
Mendes, bro.
Yeah, I'm not like really huge on the guy. I don't listen to his music, but I mean, I'm down to watch that documentary. Other stuff that's been going down with the documentaries, Shane Dawson with his Jake Paul documentary.
Can you explain a little bit about that? Because I've just seen the clickbait thumbnails, but I just don't want to click on any of those videos. So.
I have no idea what it is, to be honest.
Yeah, you don't know. Oh, okay.
I think it's just trying to investigate more of why Jake is the way he is, and I have no idea about it, man. I'm honestly as clueless as you are.
Yeah, because I've been seeing all these clickbait titles and crap, and then Logan Paul rebuttals and says something about Shane Dawson, and then Shane Dawson's saying crap, and I don't know, but it's been all over the YouTube internet news and shit. But I haven't bothered to click on it, man.
Yeah. Started Big Mouth season 3, season 2. I'm sorry.
Nice, me too. I was actually watching that.
Can't
today.
wait. Cannot wait to review that next week. Oh, it's already starting even better than the first season, dude.
For sure.
I am laughing my ass off like so much. Cannot wait to review that one next week. I also watched. I rewatched Superbad. God, I fucking love Superbad so much.
You know what? Not a big fan, buddy.
No,
Not a big fan.
I rewatched Role Models. That one I love too.
I haven't seen that one.
No, Superbad. You know, it's an acquired. I think it really is an acquired taste, but to me, it's just really this big teen drama movie. That's the teen drama that I remember. Like it was Superbad. Yeah, and plus like McLovin is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like
What's
the
up,
most
gangsters?
iconic thing is that's like the funny part of the movie. But apart from that, yeah, not too big of a fan.
Yeah,
It's all right. It's good. It's a good movie. Not
yeah.
anything memorable for me, at least.
Yeah, no, I get you. It's literally purely nostalgia why people enjoy that movie. You know, it's other than that, like, you know, there's a ton of other comedies that are way more better, way better than that movie.
For sure.
Yeah. What else have I? You know, I guess we can finally talk about. I mean, we can finally talk this. I mean, we haven't watched Venom yet, so don't expect for us to be talking about Venom here. But the reviews have been coming out. 31 on Rotten Tomatoes. So many people are bad mouthing this. Like, did you expect this, Luis?
Yeah, I predicted it since the beginning. I was like, this is gonna be a shit movie that, regardless, we're still gonna spend our money on.
Yeah.
But but it's still gonna be a shit movie.
Yeah.
And who owns this property? Fox?
No, Sony.
Sony. Sony knows that
Sony
they can't do shit with that Spider-Man franchise. Well,
Yeah.
well, they do own the Spider-Man franchise.
Yeah.
They know they can't do shit with it.
Because they
And I
don't have
guess this
Spidey.
was like a last attempt at trying to
Yeah.
pull into the big Marvel Disney game,
Yeah.
but they failed miserably. And honestly, like, I don't want to watch it, but I know I have to regardless because
Yeah.
well, you just need to know for yourself, right?
Yeah. I mean, you guys, like, you know, if you want to listen to critics and reviews like that. You have that right, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think you should go watch the movie for yourself to really make a decision. But I agree with Luis. We called it, man. They first of all, from the beginning of it, when they said that they were not going to be that Spidey was not going to be in it, I said that's a problem because the Venom story is so attached to Spidey that it's hard for you to make a movie without Spidey and it be a Venom movie. And then all the reshoots, and then they said, oh, this was never going to be a rated R movie. You can't do Venom without being rated R. You can't.
There's too much gore and violence that needs to happen.
Yeah.
It's like having like a Deadpool movie.
PG-13.
Be PG or be under the Disney Marvel Cinematic Universe, which now it is going to be part of there, but I think Disney's going to let them stay rated R and shit. So that's good. But yeah, you can't do Venom with that. Yeah. Just because, and also you can't do Venom without Spidey because
that's so important.
It doesn't make sense. Every hero needs his villain. Every villain needs his hero, right?
Yeah. And we're gonna update you on the Nerdcore when we do the review there. Luis can probably join us to do that one when you get to hear our actual thoughts on the movie. But I mean, I really didn't. I saw this coming from a mile away. Brad said it too. We literally predicted this would happen. One last thing that I want to get your thoughts on before we move on to the review: X-Men Dark Phoenix. That trailer, literally the day it drops. The day after they push it back to June 2019. It was so it moved from February 14th, 2019 to June 7, 2019.
Shit, man, that's a lot of months.
Yeah, I mean,
3 months difference.
You think? I mean, first of all, that shows that this literally is the swan song. This is the last Fox X-Men movie. That they're trying to get that last good summer release to get the good money out of it. But what did you think after watching the trailer, and what do you think about them pushing it to the summer?
Okay, 2 things. 1, I haven't watched that trailer. 2, I don't give a shit if they move it or not. That movie for sure, I'm not going to watch. Like, I'm not going to pay money for that crap. Like, Venom, sure, because I've never seen a Venom. Well, apart from Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, but it was just shit.
Grace.
But, yeah, so it doesn't fucking count. But apart from that, I've never seen that character in this kind of light. So, but after seeing what was the last movie? Apocalypse, right? That was the last X-Men. Yeah. That universe with the young Jean Grey and shit.
I mean, we go back to X-Men: The Last Stand, the third one that had Jean Grey in it, but the one that had Sophie Turner as Jean Grey was Apocalypse, and Jesus,
Apocalypse. I thought the movie was shit, and then I was just like no, I'm not gonna pay a movie for. Like, I'm not gonna pay full retail. Like price for that shit. Like, I'm probably just gonna wait until I go to the dollar theater or something. Yeah, then I'll go, or maybe even wait for Redbox. I don't know. But I'm definitely not paying top dollar for that one.
No, I'm really not either.
No fucking way,
dude. That movie is just it's been delayed.
I just don't give a shit, man.
It's been delayed so many times, Luis. It's been delayed countless times. Reshot. How many? At this point, just release the goddamn thing. It's done. This universe is over. Where the next X-Men movie we get will be the rebooted version on Marvel with the MCU,
as it should be.
Yeah,
as it should be, man.
Yeah, and then you have Simon Kinberg over here saying, "Well, you know what? The Gambit movie is still making some good progress, and that's gonna be." Dude, shut up, please.
Wasn't it with Channing Tatum?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
They never fucking released that shit.
It's not gonna happen. That one got delayed to May 2020. And how much you want to bet after Dark Phoenix premieres? They'll be like, you know what? We're actually going to delay it to 2021. They're just going to keep delaying it until they can say, hey, you know what? This movie isn't going to happen.
Hey, you know what? We don't own the rights anymore, so never mind. Give this one to Disney. And then they're just going to shut production on that shit.
I just love how they're trying so hard. He's trying so hard to say, like, oh, there's still a universe out here that we're trying to complete. But but the movie doesn't even have a director. It has a script, but it doesn't have a director.
Yeah, no. Hard pass, brother. Hard pass.
And then him saying, "Oh, it's a romantic comedy. It's also a sex comedy, and it's a heist movie." I'm like, I don't know. Just stop. That's
Pick
not
one.
Gambit.
Can't do all of them, dude. Pick one.
That's not Gambit. That's not Gambit. Please shut up.
No.
All right. Well, we're gonna talk more on that tomorrow. We're also gonna talk about the news about Kathleen Kennedy staying for president of Lucasfilm, and we're gonna talk about a lot of other things with Star Wars. We're gonna do that tomorrow. But for now, we're gonna move into our review of Happily Ever After, which I'm going to say before I start that I genuinely enjoyed this movie. Genuinely.
Can I say something?
What?
Black is beautiful.
Black is beautiful. Black is so beautiful. So if you have not watched Happily Ever After, make sure you click on your Netflix account and you watch the movie, because it's genuinely a really good movie and really fun time. I just don't want to spoil it for you. If you don't care and you want to live on the wild side, then keep listening to us. But I'm going to put up that spoiler warning in like 3, 2, 1. All right, so Happily Ever After is a movie, a Netflix original movie on Netflix, of course. It's about this girl that's been brought up to be this perfect person, that her mother has forced her to become perfect, and she's become so self-obsessed with the image to be perfect, and it's mostly centered around her hair. And that her world comes tumbling down when she was hoping it was going to be her fiance. It didn't end up going that route, and her boyfriend left her, and she really went on this journey of self-discovery of who she is aside from the image that her mother made her adapt. And that is where I can leave the plot for now until we start talking more. I want to get initial thoughts, Luis. When you first watched this, like when the first 30 minutes, what did you think? I know damn well what I'm going to say.
Well, I mean, when it first started off, I thought it was pretty good. Like I'll just say the whole thing. Like, I thought it was really good. I enjoyed how perfect she was trying to be. Like, cause I see that, like, it's real, but I do know some people that try to be as perfect as they can, and this has got to be this way, and this has got to be that way, and this has got to this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah. But, at the end of the day, it's about who you are. Yeah. Truly are. Not what people want you to be or people expect you to be. And I was so frustrated watching how she thought, because I have straight hair and because I wear these types of clothes and walk this type of way and talk this type of way, then I'm beautiful. Then I'm the standard. Yeah. And I didn't and I felt so sad for the little girl at the beginning when they were in the the beauty salon. Yeah. And she was saying, "Oh, my mama would never let me walk around with that mop in my head." And I'm like, "Oh my god, that's like first, that's a kid. Yeah. Chill the fuck out, right? Yeah. And then two, like, dude, that little girl's beautiful. Like, leave her alone. Like, like a lot of people, and it's true how she was saying later on throughout the film, she was saying that that the hair marketplace is like directed towards women of color, right? Because a lot of women like want the straight hair, they want the weaves and shit, and to make themselves look like white people, right? And it's true because you see it throughout the Hispanic community as well. Yeah. Like, some people would have naturally curly hair or nappy hair, and they'll straighten it and try to look more white, and and there's beauty in everything, man. And then I like that she shaved her head. I thought she was really pretty actually when when she shaved her head and shit. And I don't know. I don't know what generally to say, but all I can say is just be you. Be you, and appreciate what you are. Natural's beauty. Women of color are beautiful. So are white people too, but everyone's beautiful, Just appreciate.
But I mean, you can admit that there's the standard of beauty leans towards white women.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's what the movie's trying to get at.
Yeah, so it's be who you are, and I like the first 30 minutes grabbed me so fast, and usually these rom-com type of films do not grab me, and this one it was that fast, because it wasn't about her trying to find love, it was her trying to find herself, because for this whole time she never knew who she was, because her mother brought her up to really look at every aspect of herself to make herself look perfect. And I love the way she said it. You built me to be the woman that a man wants and not the woman that I want to be. You
Dude,
know, and
that was like shit.
So
like, damn.
powerful. That
I
was
felt so bad
powerful.
for her. I was like, damn, you're right. Like,
Yeah.
she really didn't live her life to what she wanted to be.
Yeah.
She was living it to please not only her man but the world, what the world thought of her.
Yeah. And and I love that once everything started coming down in her world, she wanted to teach the little girl who doesn't have a mother figure about these things, to show that you're beautiful the way you are, whether your hair is messy or your hair is straight or your hair is curly. You're beautiful the way you are, and you shouldn't concentrate on these superficial things. And I go back to it's a constant thing in the Hispanic community too. How many women have we seen that that they want to hide their beautiful curly hair, and they want to make it straight, because on the TV you're told that these straight-haired white women are the standard of beauty. And now I feel good because it's changing. The little Hispanic girls have Latina women to look up to. Yeah, and also like little black girls have little black girls to look up to. I mean, little black girls have black women to look up to, and this movie is definitely about that. It's about empowerment to find your true self, and not have to worry about the way you look to the world. And how if you're happy with the way you are, then that should be all that matters.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
110%.
110%. Damn, I love the dog. I love how the dog was so confused throughout the whole movie.
Dude, that was such a cute dog, man.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get another dog now.
The Chihuahua was so cute, man. And I just love how she just was so confused throughout the whole thing. She's just like, yeah, you're just here.
Yeah, and can I talk a little bit about the part where the ex-boyfriend of the ex-fiance, no, not ex-fiance. Okay, he was never the ex-fiance.
Nah.
The ex-boyfriend went back to the house, and he saw her dancing and stuff, and then he's like, wow, like, where was this? I've never seen this type of, because she was finally showing how she really was. And then I was like damn, like I feel bad that she's going back to him, but then I was like, oh, maybe it's like the start of something good, dude. Right? Because now he probably appreciates who she truly is.
Yeah.
And then when he says, hey, maybe you can do something with your hair, I'm like, motherfucking dick.
Like, damn.
Like, what the fuck? I thought you changed, boy. Like, fuck, man. I felt so fucking angry. I was like, are you kidding me, bro?
Yeah. I thought she was going to go back to him, dude. I thought so. And I said, no, please don't go back. And then, at the end, we find out that no, she doesn't want to marry him. She wants to marry Clint, who is the father of the little girl, is portrayed to do a wonderful job with her. And, even though the mother isn't present in her life, he does so much more for her, really a super dad. And I also like the mom's journey too, because she is, she's really stubborn and she's uptight about a lot of things. And she finally lets back her ex-husband, into her life again. And they end up back together, because I think she realized that, I try to control my daughter's life, and I'm here trying to control this man's life, but he's a grown-ass man that he just wanted to pursue his dream. And he did pursue it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to be a underwear model, fucking go for it, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping you.
Yeah, nothing's stopping y'all. Really nothing's stopping y'all.
Do whatever the fuck makes you happy, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And that's the whole basis of the movie, dude. It's just do whatever makes you happy, and whatever makes, she looked beautiful with straight hair, with that curly hair, whatever. She looked beautiful the way she was. And, it's such a beautiful movie for you to watch. There's some stuff that it definitely, it's I wanted it to be a little bit longer. I could have done I think it's an hour and 38 minutes. I could have done for the full 2 hours, get a little bit more with the little girl and her, or see what was life like after marrying Clint and stuff.
But it never explicitly says that they're gonna marry each other though.
yeah,
I think the movie ends when they're at the bank, no, or this investment corporation that he's making like the shampoo product or something.
yeah,
So it doesn't really end like them getting married, but
yeah.
it's implied. I get it. It's implied. But I like that it ended like that, and it was more like her, like I found out who I am and fuck everyone, and
Yeah.
this is me. This is the real me,
Yeah.
and I like that. That's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I will always say, powerful women are so essential. They're great. Women that know that they are strong and fierce and absolutely a force to be reckoned with. They are great. I do want to give my verdict. Let's give our score out of 10. I'm gonna go with a nice 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Loved it.
Yep.
It still didn't have that wow shock factor for me to say this is perfect, but I did enjoy it a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if I find myself going back to watch this again.
Yeah, it's a good movie to rewatch. Good
Yeah.
date night. Good family watch. Good. Yeah, family. Yeah, family.
Yeah.
It's like a family movie. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Even though like some scenes, obviously, that it's inappropriate with
Yeah.
the honey and shit. But overall, pretty good. I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, just excluding the shower sex and the quickie in the beginning.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, but apart from that, or you can skip through it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Other than that, it's a really nice movie. You want to show your family, or if you're sick, you need to watch something. You probably watch that. We really, really did enjoy that one. So that's it. I mean, that's your score 2 and 9.
Yeah, 9 out of 10, buddy.
Yeah. So nice little episode here. We reviewed that for sure. Next week we do Big Mouth.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so excited, dude. The first season is so funny. And this one, it's already started even better.
What episode are you in?
I'm on 2, actually.
I'm on 3.
I laugh so hard when the fucking pillows are like, "Hey, daddy," and I'm like, "Oh my god."
Dude, I had forgotten about the pillows and what that guy did with those fucking pillows.
Oh man, I can't wait. So we're gonna do Big Mouth season 2 next week. I can't give you all an estimate on when we will do A Star Is Born, but I know that Ashley already said that she wants to join us for that one, so we're gonna do that. But you can catch Luis and I on Saturday on the live show. We're gonna have a good time. Brad may or may not be there. I'm not too sure, but we are gonna have a guest from the Reach for the Ropes. It's a Facebook wrestling group that has their podcast on our network.
Who? I'm not aware of this.
Yeah, it's you got to check the feed. We have a wrestling podcast that's on there. They're friends of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. We're gonna have them on there. And just the live shows are really fun because it's just really relaxing. There's only like segments that we do like random stuff, and then just like 2 movie news we need to discuss, and that's it. The rest of the time it's just like chill and just talk about our time and what we're doing and stuff like that. But other than that, thank you for listening to the episode. You can go ahead and leave a rating and a review on your podcast app of choice. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at the @nerdcore_ and on Instagram at the nerdcore. Also, make sure to follow our page and like it on Facebook at the Nerdcore Pods. You can also visit Patreon if you want this episode a day early. All you gotta do is pay $1 a month, and you get every episode a day early for the extra shows. So this one, the Gamer Core, the live show now, because that literally is live stream, and these up and coming shows that we may have planned already for you guys. So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the Nerd Chicano. Luis?
Follow me on.
Let's reel it in, buddy. Let's reel it in. You got this one.
Follow me on Luisito Garcia 7 on Instagram and at Luis_Garcia77 on Twitter. Tweet me.
Yeah.
I got it.
We got it, baby.
I totally didn't just look that up right now.
That's what you were typing up right now?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, my God. Well, it's always a wonderful time getting to talk movies with Luis in live. It's always fun. Yeah. I miss him so much. I can't wait for when he comes for Halloween. It's going to be so great. But other than that, I will see you guys later. Adios, mi gente. Viva Mexico. Yeah, Latinoamérica. Love you guys.
Bye, buddy, baby.